everyone! So a couple weeks ago I was thinking of some ideas for the free coloring pages section of my website, where you can go and download some free coloring pages. At the moment I had Wolflink and Link together, and Hatsune Miku in chibi form. Of course you can still go download those at ZeldaCroft.com or go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. And when it came to the thinking of the next one, I was thinking something from Disney would be a lot of fun. And so I settled on Ariel, and specifically I've always loved the reprise of Part of Your World, right after she saves Eric and she's watching him walk up the beach. And I'd drawn the scene a few times before, either sketched or with colored pencils, and so I really wanted to try something new with this piece. And so what I did was, of course, I wanted to focus on the line art, and I actually lined her hair a lot differently than I normally do. Normally, I just leave the impression of hair and then really fill in the texture with my markers or pencils, whatever I'm using to color. But this time I thought it'd be interesting to do more almost a comic book style, where I show more the groups of the hair. I also used a brown Micron pen to line the rocks because they're more in the foreground. I wanted them to have a little more detail to them, but because they were brown and Ariel was lined in black, she really stood out more. Speaking of the rocks, there were actually a lot of firsts for me in this drawing. I'd drawn ocean scenes before, but I'd never really tried to draw ocean rocks, especially ones styled after an existing style. I really wanted to pull a lot of the elements from the original Disney movie, but also add my own style to things. So it was my first time trying to do that, and I also haven't really tried to create waves crashing before, and I'm really happy with how the effect turned out. What happened was when I colored the ocean, I left white spaces where I wanted the waves to be, and then at the base of where the crashing was coming from, I added some of the colors of the ocean in the direction of the splash. And then I left some white spaces and then went back in with my white jelly roll to add more of the spray, like the random water droplets coming off. Moving on to the sky, I'd never really tried to draw storm clouds before, and so I really pulled heavily from the reference pictures I could find of this scene. And I really wanted to capture all of the colors too, so when I went to color them, I made sure that I used the really bright fluorescent green, not technically the fluorescent Copic color, but really bright green to highlight the clouds, and then I used a lot of colors in the clouds to give them as much depth and shadow as I possibly could. So I think that's it. I really like how it turned out. Ariel's not quite as dynamic as I originally envisioned, but I really had a lot of fun with this piece. And if you'd like to color this Ariel too, then you can find it for free on my website. Just go to ZeldaCroft.com. Again, I'll leave a link down below. And if you download any of the line arts and post on social media, please tag me, #ZeldaCroft or @me, because I'd really love to see your coloring. Also on ZeldaCroft.com, you can find a blog about more of the colors I chose for coloring this line art. You can also find a lot of art resources, and I'll be adding more line arts over the future. So if there's anything you'd like to see, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I just might turn it into free line art. Thank you so much for watching!